Hello, 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 and welcome to Pathologic 3 Quarantine. I have been waiting, and the demo's here, so let's go and play it. Capital, where the Bachelor returned in disgrace after the step town perished. Whoa. Whoa. Hey. Can't remember the name, nor the face. Whose reflection are you? They are human too. Hang on, dude. Hang on. No mushroom lure. Fuck that. There we go. Let's do very high. Someone died here. There's nothing here. A fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy. Out of scorn, backs turned, out of fear.
They'll
Hey
go
guys.
to any lengths,
Fucking
Chief,
hell.
but our lengths are longer.
Why aren't you at the interrogation yet, Bachelor? You're supposed to be there already. What's going on outside? What are you looking at?
Cheer up, Chief. Want to hear that grey-hair joke again? The one you love so much.
Hang on, Chief. Did they summon you because of Fanatica? Will the order to shut the laboratory down be revoked? Postponed? No. I believe I was summoned because of the sand plague. They fear the epidemic might have already spread here, to the capital. So you're the doctor who first discovered this deadly epidemic, this, dirt disease? Is it true that it killed off a whole step down in a week? 25,000 dead? Listen to me. All of this is just hearsay. Please leave our director alone. He has important work to do. And you, Chief, should hurry off now. Your appointment is at 8. Wait, should I do voices? Hang on. No, answer me this. Since you're the one in charge, is it true or not? You said the disease was already in the capital. I never said that they believe the epidemic might already have spread here. That is what I said, and the bureaucrats are usually wrong. What? What the fuck? It's you? Oh shit. Fucking hell, what was that? Day 8, in which the Bachelor says farewell to hopes and tries to flee the doomed step town. Oi. It's just a person in a theatrical costume. You gave it to him, Dankovsky. What's with this flinching? You can go no further! Quarantine! Who are you? State your name. I didn't recognize you at first glance. You've changed quite a bit. Fuck. Hang on. After a week in our town, I am Sava Kremitz. Number 72. the last of the volunteer orderly corps. Since you're here, consider this my resignation. Last volunteer, the last post, the last frontier. How quickly it all came to an end. Actually, I'm going to change the voice in this guy.
You promised us to save our town, but all you leave behind are ashes and graves. What lies ahead of you is not the step, but a fog of uncertainty. So where will you go now, O man who lost to death?
I'll return to the capital. The shutting down Thanatica, my lab, and the academy must hear of this dreadful disease.
People whisper rumors that the only doctor in town plans to abandon them, to flee. The most fortunate, the survivors, already planning their own escape. Could they be saved?
The sandpest should be kept within this town's limit, or else it will devour the whole nation. Some of the survivors may be infected. Quarantine means quarantine.
Each decision leads to regret the next day. Each step, the abyss. How can one sleep after that?
My Vita Somnium, whatever.
Nightmares multiply in darkness. It's their nutrition medium. Just like blood for a plague.
I'm not afraid of nightmares. Reality is much more horrific.
The light of salvation burns, and then fades. Like hope. Like someone's life on a hospital bed. Do you think you'll manage to escape? She already follows you, trying to reach you. She won't just let you leave.
Who is she? The plague.
You're a fool, Bachelor Dankovsky. Conscience, of course. It's conscience. You cannot run from your conscience. Not even on a train. No. You'd be lucky to even board that train alive. And what forms your conscience assumes, that's on you and your broken imagination.
You imply that I imagine that horrific silhouette, the hallucinations of a guilty accomplice. It's likely just neurosis.
Come back to where you came from, Doctor. Try to become your old self again. Just don't forget the matches.
Thank you, 72. If it's really you, for your volunteer service. You too did all you could. What the fuck is that? Look at this! Fuck is that? That thing is freaky as fuck, I love it! Away, foul demon! Go back to the shadows! What is it doing up there? But a tombstone. Oh. Stench. I'm gonna be ill. Out. Out. Oh, hi, buddy. Ow. Oh. day before, in which the Bachelor leaves the capital to venture to the edge of the world. We tried to keep the Calibra Latin here. They feed on blood, but simple fragile butterflies that feed on flowers and light were stronger. We are dying, every minute of our lives. I have challenged this unfortunate phenomenon, an undoubtedly surmountable phenomenon. We seek the cure to old age and death, a pill to cure the void. Hey guys. We've made great progress in calculation of human life, but failed to calculate a course in academia that would be acceptable for the powers that be. The liquidation order isn't in yet. They have no right. They keep knocking. Beasts of burden. Talentless morons. All they want is to stomp someone's face into the ground. Let's not open that.
If we have the right conditions. Our current ones are only good for inventing penicillin. It's mold all the way down.
Did you hear those peculiar footsteps on the stairs? Ominous footsteps. I think they're coming for us. If they catch you here, there's no telling what might happen. You could even be arrested.
Vita nostra brevis est, brevi finietur.
Shall I continue? The ruling goes on. Your Thanatica, the nation's only laboratory specializing in novel life extension techniques, comes across a pseudoscientific wild goose chase, the so-called Effective Immortality Project. There'll be an inquiry based on our results at the Academy's Special Commission, which, you know, Karlovich is on. They'll wipe the floor with your Karlovich, and he'll just throw up his hands like he did at the immunology affair last year. He's not going out on a limb for you. Wasn't it him in July going around here saying he was disappointed? Or do I have it mixed up with someone? It happens when you're tired. Karlovich will help me if I present clear evidence. Oh, but there is more. As according to a number of scientists including Voronin Zegler and Vilonovich achieved significant breakthroughs. We can skip that part. There, in view of the in view of the Academic Council deemed a lack any prospects whatsoever, it is the only rational course of action would be to suspend the research, transfer the laboratory to the purview of the Chemistry Institute, and dismiss its staff. I can recite it from memory by now. Perhaps you could retell it in verse, Platon. It would calm you down and put things in broadest perspective. I won't let them. It's my life's work. I don't know to what extent you two might say the same. Actually, there is still hope, Bachelor. If we present them that immortal man from the central step, what was his name? Shane? Even? Kane. Simon Kane. No time, colleagues, no time. They're already climbing the stairs. Dankovsky, you need to run. There'll be no commission while you're gone. We can stall the proceedings. Go and fetch us an immortal right away. We'll tell them you're away on that trip. For once, the red tape will play into our hands. We'll stall. Reports, audits, you name it. An appeal, if all else fails. But, if they find you, they'll convene and force us to testify, and we won't be able to wriggle out of it. I agree. If you leave before you're handed the ruling, it's their fault for missing you. But if you wait till afterwards, that's obstruction. They won't miss a chance to hold it against you. They'll use whatever pretext they can. What about you two? What would they want with us? You're the big-name scientists, act like it. You're the ones they need, and that Shane person is just who you need. Kane. Oh, for God's sake, Platon. Shouldn't we toss them out of the window? That's it, they're here. Hear those voices? They must be deciding whose head is hard enough to batter down the door with. Get out! The eastbound train departs at 4:15. You can make it right on time. Thank you. I will not let us down. Oh wait, one last thing. Have a look at this while you're on your way. you've been promising 2 for 3 months already, but you never found the time. It's a tool for studying tuberculosis, the air humidity thing, remember? Kaufman, Gorski, Annastein. How does it work? There is no time. Take their papers and read them on your way. We have more pressing issues right now. Case in point. When is report S-104 coming in? You know, the Citolico... Is he trying to be funny or what? Get out, Chief. Use the back door and don't come back without your immortal. I'll be back in a week. Out come Scortu, out in Scortu. New item prototype. It's Tellman, isn't it? He informed on us. That bastard.
Why do they continue to normalize death?
Wait, one more thing. So, we're no longer in a hurry. Take care of yourself, Chief. You're so reckless. Head always in the clouds. You don't really know how to fend for yourself, do you? Do you even care about yourself? Oh, what's the worst that could happen? We're all doomed without you. Hey. No crying in the laboratory. I'll be alright. Enough of this. Are you armed? Why, I'm armed with my vast intellect and quick wit. As long as I can open my mouth, they won't know what hit them. Daniil, are you armed? Seraphima, do you really believe the steppe is such wild country? Please, just take it with you. It'll come handy. Best I can do is point it at someone and pretend it's loaded. Might not work on bears, though. Well, at least point it then. You can be very persuasive sometimes, Chief. Best of luck to you too. And Platon. Seraphima. Holy shit. He doesn't look like that in real life. He doesn't even have this haircut. Graduate student call him Daniil the Dinosaur, implying he's banging his head against the wall like someone they know. I happen to think he's just dead tired. Nice. In my expert opinion, this specimen looked more like a Daniil Dankovsky. One of many whose heads will be put on a spike as a warning to the daring. They won't even mention me in textbooks, I reckon. Not even longevity tendencies in Petra, Tali, and other bloodsuckers.
Freeze!
Oi! Even if I had one bullet, even if I could shoot, I wouldn't stoop to. Dumb, bald-headed pawns. Ah. Yet again, Bachelor Dankovsky is banging his head against the glazed door. Can't go through here. I can hear you in there, hen-hearted vermin. You poured me cognac not 2 weeks ago, Kartsevich. Alright, put up my gun again. The order's not even in yet, but our names are already crossed out. We all learned to do this. Why do you have to be the best student, you bastard? Have they penned the epitaph too, I wonder? Does he even have accolades, or is it just dearly beloved by friends? Voronin is a lovely person, very polite. He has a lovely signature too, neat, with a flourish above the first O. It looked very lovely. Or on his denunciations of my lab. Yikes. Can't for the life of me remember what's behind here. My wits are scattered. You said nothing, Dankovsky, when those when the ones... Ah, sorry. When these ones were closed down and evicted, they had no talent. They deserved it, didn't they? Cross the circle, and you're free. Break the circle. Tear it apart.
I'm Daniil Denkovsky, Bachelor of Medicine. My research into the limits of human life has brought me renown. I've devoted all my energy and remarkable intellect to combating the greatest fear that binds humanity, the inevitability of imminent death. Seeking proof of my theories, I traveled to a small, steep town to examine a person of phenomenal longevity, Simon Kane. But I walked into a trap. The moment I arrived there, an unknown disease struck the town. It devoured the town like a wildfire. Its contagion and lethality surpassed anything humanity had ever faced. And I became the only doctor standing in the way of this unprecedented pestilence.
Pathologic 3. Quarantine. Let's get to it. Oop, hello.
It's not the content of an answer that matters, but reaction time. Please respond quickly.
Inspector. Let's get back to your testimony, Bachelor Dankovsky. Testimony. So this is an interrogation, a preliminary investigation. Let's try to remain level-headed. The ministerial inspection of your lab, Thanatica, began in early September. Your presence was required at all times. Instead, you dashed off across the country to a backwater town to bring back what might be described as a person with unique longevity, or at least the results of his medical evaluation. Yes, this town has had an outbreak of some fever that the scientific community has no knowledge of. As luck would have it, you were the only medical professional at the site of the event. You were forced to remain there since leaving was impossible. You led the efforts to combat the epidemic and, evidently, took on some field research as well. Accurate so far? Well, not inaccurate. Devil's in the details. You seem to be setting up some trap. You did not succeed. A complete failure. It goes without saying that one would be foolish to fault a medical specialist in a situation like yours. The remoteness, the lack of communication, hostile environment, terrible conditions for scientific work. What doctor could have possibly succeeded in those? No one blames you. On the contrary, many stopped just short of saying I deliberately brought the infection to the capital. Perhaps I should have walled myself in with a lab report pinned to my corpse. On the contrary... Oh. Wait, what? Now I'm playing as the inspector. I said I don't blame you, did I, Bachelor? For any of it. Did you hear me? Besides, that ordinance from last year? What? What? Did something surprise you? I suppose we can't rule out a setup. Too many coincidences. That letter about Simon lures me to the town. No one shows up. No one shows me Simon. The whole place locks down, trapping me. And while I'm left to die, Thanatica is destroyed just before a scientific breakthrough. My final hours are spent studying the sand pest. Crafty, I must admit. I see a worn-out man, unsure whether he's still among the living. A man disassembled. I'm trying to help you put yourself back together. What do you want to know? What could I have done? Alright. My first idea was quarantine. I needed time to study the disease, so I isolated patients in their homes. No, I isolated entire districts. I tried to get at least a day ahead of it. It was spreading too swiftly, and, of course, I ensured that no one could leave the town. Were you always aware of the consequences of your decisions? Ah, you refer to the popular discontent. I didn't need love from them, only discipline. A difficult surgery can't be performed on a restraining patient. That's why patients get tied up. Well, resisting patient. That's why patients get tied up, held down, or anesthetized. Every step I took was justified, or the town wouldn't have lasted those 7 days. You spent 12 days in the Gorkon area. I have my file on the desk here. You familiarized yourself with it, correct? Mind map. Important events happen every day. Select a day to recall what happened. Oh. Wait. The immortal man is dead. Plague in town. I never seen such a disease before. The middle of nowhere town is doomed. They don't even have a hospital. Conspiracy? It's as if Simon Kane never existed. The powers that be lured me to this town. They knew what was approaching. They're using me. No more clues. Everyone who knows anything about Simon Kane's death, or if he even existed at all, is dead. No one to count on. The Inquisitor's arrival hasn't saved the town. It has, at last, broken its spine. The town is beheaded. No more rulers, no more heirs. And the inheritance will be gone any day now. The army is bringing the cannons. The powers that be have already signed the death warrants. Is it your warrant, Dankovsky? Or is it for the whole town? Eva Jan has taken her own life. Because of you, Dankovsky. Of course, it's because of you. Spasm mortis. The town's agony nears its final rest. The plague smiles on its ruins. Very well. Day one. Wait. Why can't we just see everything? Hope. Courage, Dankovsky. This Simon Kane's your only chance to save Thanatica. No Simon Kane. I can't meet this supposedly mortal man. You went to the end of the world chasing nasty rumors, Dankovsky. A local lady was nice enough to let me stay with her. People have lost their minds. It's madness out there. Stabbings, tearing off clothing off corpses. They say someone important has died. She was screaming. Something's happening at the empty lot of the poorer districts. Can't remember. The bearers hid their faces. Met a strange procession near the cemetery in the evening. Obnoxious little town. Do immortals die?
Who's the murderer? Why you?
Well, why are you looking at me like that? As if you're seeing this for the first time. I'm sorry, but what's written here is utter nonsense. This isn't how it happened at all. Alright, let's look at the 5th day. Remember, when you seemingly admitted the vaccine was possible, you had volunteers brought to you and inoculated them with the sandpest. Are you still with me, Dankovsky? Look me in the eye. Are you here? I am here, but I'm not certainly not with you. Whose testimony do you even base this on? Who slanders my name? Calm your nerves. The very reason you're sitting here is that so we may find the truth, isn't it? I won't be intimidated. I'm a doctor, a scientist. Do you hear me? I've come back from a hell that the phantoms of a nightmare could never portray. And I work there as a doctor. Do you understand? A doctor. Not an exterminator or inquisitor. Not a police inspector or army commander. I am a medical professional. You're an intelligent man, Dr. Dukovsky. One with decisive judgment, unafraid to make mistakes and answer for them. I admire you. Enough of that tone. Don't you grow tired of it yourself? Put this on the record. That backwater didn't have a hospital. Understand? It did not have a hospital. But it did have a theater, so I repurposed it, somewhat, into a hospital. I studied patients there. Creating a vaccine was the priority. That's what I did. I vaccinated people. An hour ago, you said the vaccine was impossible. Creating a vaccine isn't as simple as brewing a cup of tea. The disease mutates fast. The scientific community had never seen anything like it. I had to create a vaccine every day. Do you understand? A new one each time. All the while, I had no equipment, no lab. I had to improvise new methods in a matter of minutes. A hospital? You know what? I believe you. But I need more details. Facts. Tick. Completed Act 1. Here we go. Day 5, in which the Bachelor winds up the people and has to rewind. Okay, we're at day 5. 5th day in town. 3rd one at the hospital. The plague runs rampant. I still hope to find a vaccine, but for now, only the quarantine protects people. Fucking hell. Tragedian. Or Tragian. Who knows? Signor, you're here. Upon the stage once more. The man who made a hospital out of the theatre will have eyes on him aplenty. Do you know the orderlies behind your back are whispering? No. What are they saying? They say you have a seesaw in your head. They picture you, a man atop a board, atop a barrel, gun in hand, aiming as you roll and tether to and fro. Quit distracting me with idle chatter. Extremes, Signor. Extremes can kill you dead. One moment, mired in apathy, the next in mania. Trying to do everything at once. You're caught between your pounding heart and your two hesitating feet. A man of impulse, yet sometimes paralyzed. That there is your seesaw. Hard not to veer into extremes when a whole town's being consumed by a novel disease. As we stand here in the old theatre, let me play the doctor and prescribe balance, the golden mean. Though you may be swept to Scylla or to Charybdis, even now, what do you feel? As soon as you approach the sick, indifference and gloom begin to burden you. Yeah, I feel I'm already exhausted, already anticipating failure. The thought alone drains my strength. The strongest treatment is right here, the same we use to numb the hopeless sick. These drugs may work for you as well. But mind that as you take them, you become accustomed to them. You'll need more and more each time. I am perfectly aware of that. But there are others as well. A drink and a smoke, perhaps. Things you might not expect can stabilize you. To warm yourself by the fire, or wash yourself in cool water. Even kicking a trash bin in frustration. You will know what helps you best. You're a scientist, so experiment. Quite an experiment, measuring the psychological effects of kicking cans. I'll be sure to report my findings to the capital. And yet, it wouldn't hurt to take some pills with you. Who knows what madness lies ahead? Take something from the hospital supplies. Besides, the other fronts you struggle on. There is the struggle with yourself, Signor. What could be harder? I remember, and I dread. Tobacco. Oh, Christ. I believe cigarettes have a calming effect, but in fact nicotine is a stimulant. Addictive. Camphor. Stimulant. Rubefacient. Causes irritation, just like everything in this damn place. Mania. Bromide. Increases inhibition in the cerebral cortex. In other words, dulls the brain. Sometimes that's exactly what I need. Apathy. This thing. A poison. Which is the same as medicine. Invigorating in small doses. Addictive. Ooh. Okay. Ah. This is familiar. They're just people in masks. If you think you're seeing something terrifying, it's always just people in masks. They'd pass for a Greek chorus if this were a tragedy. But it's all Vanderbilt. Or vaudeville. Well, however, is there even a reason to talk? My apathy. The outer scale represents your mind state. Increasing mania is indicated by the scale going clockwise, increasing apathy counterclockwise. Avoid both extremes as they will hinder you. Oh. Health and abilities. Use consumables in inventory to combat that. The in scale represents your health. Right now I have a lot of apathy. So... how do I smoke? How do I smoke? How do I smoke? Ooh, theater begins with the cloakroom. The hospital ends with it. Oh god, my apathy! Ah, use.
Weird, but tolerable.
Am I good now? Let's just fucking eat all the fucking tobacco.
Rewind. Think.
Hey guys! Sava Kremenets, number 72. Wait.
I'm an orderly on quarantine duty. What are your instructions?
Um, 72. Quarantine. Sounds familiar. What were you doing yesterday?
We cleared out this place like you ordered. Remember the size of the crowd that showed up yesterday? You said at hospitals for doctor, not the sick.
No, this won't do. Allow me to correct you. I said we needed space to work. I said the sick ward was going to be at the station now, and this place would be a research facility. That's what I said.
Basically, those who have the Sampest are beyond help. They're supposed to go to the general sick ward at the station to die. You had us give them morphine, laudanum, lead, and whatever else to ease their pain. And the patients you wanted us to bring here were the rare ones who hadn't died within 5 hours and could still walk.
That's correct. They're the ones we're going to be working with. Marat Tinkintin. Oh wait. TK-kin? Whatever. Number 78. Started my shift at 10. What's our plan for the day, Doctor? There's only ever one plan. Every effort goes towards the vaccine. Right now we're going to identify the strain. We've been catching those longs as you instructed. You know, the rare cases where they get infected or resist the sandpest for a long time. We got 3, again, for today. Over there, on the platform, stage. What the hell? I told you yesterday that they have to be kept separate, no contact between them. How was that unclear? Oh, of course it was clear. Why wouldn't it be? But what to do with them now, though? Shall I take them away? There's no point now, idiots. Doctor, last night we had a chat amongst ourselves, and there's something we don't get. What's, like, the point of figuring out what those longs are sick with? Besides, the sandpest. They're going to die either way. How does it help us figure out what... Fucking shit, hang on! How does it help us if we figure out that they also have anemia, or, I don't know, measles? On top of the earthen plague, I mean. To make things as simple as possible, the body wages wars. Wherever there's a disease, it sends its soldiers into battle. Sometimes these soldiers help fight other diseases along the way, including undiagnosed ones. Alright, you. I'm here to raise a collective complaint, Doctor. These cloaks are very uncomfortable, sir. They make it hard to use your hands, and you can't see a damn thing in them through the mask. On top of that, we have to burn them every night, because each time we've been to an infected area. What can we do? There's nothing else we can use. But the town theatre has a warehouse full of these costumes. Enough to last us a lifetime, given our current life expectancy. Okay, let's go talk to the infected. Is that? No, it's not. Damn. Wait, is it? It is! Hospital. Patients must be questioned, examined, and the symptoms recorded in the casebook. Hello. Artemy Bararum, the son of a local medicine man, medical school dropout. But his hands are gentle. Hi! It looks broken, Erdem. Oh, the miniscope's broke. What did you want with it, Burak? Made any major advances on a vaccine of yours, Onyon? They said the precision instrument helped with that kind of thing. Alright, touche, you sure are quick with your snappy reports. I've done the autopsies for you already. Numbers 1 and 3 had gunk in their lungs. Number 2 had it in their bronchia. He's saying it's fuck! Pulmonary now. I'm not saying it's anything. I do the cutting. You do the thinking, right? I have my own storyline, where I'm going to do what I deem right. And you'll only have a small part to play. Or your storyline, as you call it. Could you spend your spare times working here? Though, honestly, I'd advise you to save those hours for sleep. A man of the people in the West sense. 0 education, dozens of opinion. What a blockhead. Yakov Little. Could it be yesterday's technique has proven to be the right one? As your assistant, it is my duty to inform you that you are among the recipients of yesterday's vaccines. There appears to be 0 mortality. That is to say, no notification so far. The real shame we can't put him under proper observation in isolation ward. Would have simplified things a lot. While you were away, I tried my hand at diagnosing, using your procedures. Really? Did you? I'm intrigued. So I noted down symptoms using your approach. I crossed off illnesses based on the principles of impossible combinations, but I didn't really get anywhere. You know, sometimes I try to think like you do. I give it my best try at that. I do this just so I can understand you just a little, and I fail every time. The way your head works is a complete mystery to me. Do you have the anamansis? Oh, shit. What does that word mean? Could you remind me? I don't think I can recall it. I'll say it again. Getting the patient's medical history, or anamnesis, is your first priority. There are strictly 3 steps. Step 1, interviewing the patient. It always comes first. No matter how tongue-tied or confused they are. No matter how much they get wrong. The information is priceless. Even if they're straight up lying. It's still important. Just like if you were an investigator. Or a detective. But that's what they do. They lie all the time. All those people we interviewed yesterday and 2 days ago. Not a word of truth from any of them. Step 2, the exam. This part requires your utmost attention. And when we take note of anything suspicious, we do it in the context of what the patient has told us. Any trifling bodily detail, a scratch, a bruise, a birthmark, might turn out to be important. Turn out to be important. Got it. And step 3, if required, a careful inspection of the surroundings the patient lived in, especially when you feel like they're being coy, evasive, hiding something. In a word, lying. Reticence is never without a reason. That's when it becomes a good idea to go and inspect their home. Talk to their neighbors and family. It always adds to the picture, do you understand? But that takes a load of time and effort, and you keep saying we don't have a minute to waste. Who? The only time to be hasty is when you're catching fleas, colleague. Ooh. Got some files. Oh shit. First, select the patient's suspected symptoms and then choose the appropriate diagnosis. Some symptoms may be incorrect. Fucking hell, a lot of them are going to be incorrect. Okay. Luta. Hi. They are terminally ill, and I am terminally exhausted. But studying the intercurrent disease may lead to a vaccine for the plague. I'm healthy, just so you know. I don't have anything. Why'd they bring you here then? I had a fever, that's why. 2 days of it for no reason. But I'm better now, and had no scratches on my skin, no yellowing, no sandpaper scratches, and no drought of the mouth. What, circumstances preceded this fever? Our house was cleared out after the infection came. People were sent wherever there was space. Comfort is a luxury right now. Some were lucky and ended up in an empty living room. Some got an attic, or a cellar. Us, we were put in a boiler room. When it reached our street, they rounded up the whole caboodle of us in the isolation ward. Boiler room, you say? Was it turned on? Of course. The air was so stuffy in there, I tell you. But there's a silver lining. No sickness can survive in that hellfire. Convincing, but I still need to examine you. Please undress there behind the screen. Oh! Physical exam. The patient must be examined and their symptoms added to the casebook. Open the casebook. This can be done during examination. Okay, so you had fever. Okay, use the this rotates. Very pale skin, rarely leaves her home. No time in the sun. Don't like that there's a... Okay, well, oh, back. No scratches. Arms. Hematoma. Maybe she bumped into something. Maybe it's a symptom. I should ask her where the bruise came from. Okay. But we can add... Wait, where is it? Hematoma. Hematomas. Oh god, there's so many! Holy fuck! Okay. Arms reverse. Legs. Legs reverse. Okay. Absolutely not. An examination with no questions asked can only happen in a morgue. I told you everything last time, but if you say so, you're the doctor. Allow me to call my assistant. I'll use your example to show him how to proceed during an appointment. You called, Mr. Dukovsky. I'm here, and ready to heed. So, Mr. Little, we have a patient here. She's claiming to be in good health, despite having a fever a few days ago. You take her word for it? Well, if she had a fever, there must be a reason for it, and we have to find it. Remember this, the patient's self-evaluation may be incorrect. That's why you must ask specific questions about the symptoms and what's come up during the exam, and about the patient's circumstances and daily life. Questions, but how do you connect the answers to a diagnosis? I'll demonstrate. Observe and learn, Mr. Little. I won't be around forever. The patient is running a temperature, in other words, a fever. Open my casebook, look up fever, and tell me, how many conditions is it listed as a symptom of? Wait a second. Gee, 8 of them. 8 diagnoses fit the bill. It's a frequent system, which means you have to find others and narrow down this search. Then do it again and again, until you're left with just one verdict. This, Mr. Little, is what's known as a differential diagnosis. Fucking hell. The name is self-explanatory. We differentiate between similar things to find the only correct solution to our problem. That's terrible. Let's get down to it then. You look pale, man. Has your skin been like this since birth, or is this a pallor? Or is it... Fuck! Or is this pallor recent? It's not like I got it. It's not like I get to look in the mirror a lot, living in a boiler room and all, but I don't think I've ever been pale. Rich, do-nothings are pale. Me, a commoner. So, pallor isn't typical for you. We're marking that as a symptom. Miss Little, add pallor to the fever in the records. What do we get? Mere 2 conditions, down for 8. It's like magic. A single symptom pallor eliminated 6 out of our 8 candidates. We're left with 2 choices. Where did this hematoma come from, my good lady? I mean, a bruise here, next to your wrist. Did you bump into something? Or is there someone who batters you? Don't worry, there's nothing to be embarrassed of when seeing a doctor. I'm not embarrassed. A bruise? Well, that's news to me. I've never seen it before, and I can't remember anything like what you're talking about. I certainly wasn't beat up. I must have bumped into something myself and forgotten about it with all the fuss. The boiler room is dark and cramped. Probably where the bruise is coming from. Mr. Dankovsky, I'm seeing this hematoma, the fancy bruise on your list. Are you with us, Mr. Little? Pay attention. She doesn't remember how she got the bruise. She can only guess. The manual provides a more detailed description of the illness for a situation like this. What causes it, who's susceptible, etc. It can give useful clues. Got it. When in doubt, read about the condition in detail. Practicing medicine take more than checking symptoms against a list with a schoolboy's diligence. You have to bring your reasoning into it. Here's one way to do it. Tell me, my good lady, do you garden? Do you grow anything? Anything at all, from roses to cucumbers? Cucumbers? Roses? I'm not following you at all now, Doctor. No. I never liked digging and shoveling the earth and all that. There, Earth. Does the boiler room you've been relocated to have an earthen floor by any chance? That's right, it does have an earthen floor. The boiler room isn't really suited for living in, but in these times, I'd be ungrateful to complain. How'd you guess, Doctor, about the earthen floor? Something in the manual. It's simple. All kinds of things can be found in your local soils, including microorganisms capable of disrupting circulation, hence the pallor. The bruise were not caused by trauma. A hematoma appears when blood vessel walls are damaged, either by an external force or, in this case, an illness. And the infection can be contracted from contact with earth. We found our diagnosis. You're a genius, Mr. Dukovsky. We're lucky to have a simple and clear case in our hands. I can foresee that it's going to be worse from here. Bravo to you anyway. You are a true master of medicine. So the patient has the sandpest alongside... What's the other diagnosis? I've talked you through it. You can finish it yourself. Symptoms are fever, pallor, and a bruise. Put them together and you'll get the result. What about me, Doctor? Where do I go? Where am I to go now? What happens next? You'll remain here under observation, and your blood will be used for the vaccine. I hope that's everyone. There's hope that everyone can benefit from this. Okay, so as we open our notes... Okay, we have these things. Hematoma... The hell is the paleness? Illness and fever. Anemic vasculopathy. Confirm the diagnosis. Hold X. Gotcha. Okay. One patient down. You gonna burn me? Where'd you get that idea? Ain't exactly a secret. Whole thing is like putting out a wildfire. If someone's house is under suspicion, it's torched. If someone sneezes, the entire town district sealed off. Sick and healthy folks alike. And when there's doubt about a healthy person, it's the isolation ward. Then, those who have the sandpest are marched off and burned. Yeah, whatever. What were your ailments before the epidemic broke out? I didn't have any. Constitution of an ox. Really? None? A cold, maybe? Weak spells, fainting, rashes, or malted vision, or the occasional itch? Mr. Tiny here told me I could be useful to you. Before I die, that is. Said you can find something inside me that slows the pest down. So go ahead, find it. What do you need? Want to draw some blood? Alright then. Where did they bring you in from? I walked here, from home. Caught it from my neighbors. Knew as soon as the skin on my chest started peeling away. So I waited a day. Neighbor's scream stopped in the middle of the night. I went to check on them in the morning. They were all dead. Me though, I was alive and walking. Now I'm here. Why do you need to know that, Doctor? Might come in handy. What's your vocation? I'm a dyer. Been breeding in poison for 5 years now. One day it's red, next is blue, and yellow. Could that be why this fever of yours doesn't do me anything? That's not very likely. Take off your clothes and let's do an examination. Ooh, peeling skin he mentioned. Unlikely to be the stone disease, most likely eczema. Heartbeat too fast. Could be a personal trait. What about your legs? Now this is interesting. His skin has yellowed. Something wrong with the liver? Oh god, apathy. Right, bromide. Wait, no, that gives apathy. Fuck! Oh no! Okay, let's take some poison.
Half a tone louder.
Okay. So you drink some moderation, huh? Well, let's see, eczema. And yelling of the skin. Could be hepatitis. Okay. Have you sorted it out, Doctor? Will that be useful in your remedies? My vaccine. It's a vaccine I'm working on, and please, allow me a couple of clarifying questions so I can be certain of your diagnosis. It's the plague, of course. The sandpest thing, in it. Oh, yes. But there's not a condition that's prolonging your life. You said it yourself. Your neighbors didn't survive the night, but you're still holding up, admirably. Well, blow me down. 2 ailments make me healthier than you've only had one. But you know best, Doctor. What did you want? To question me, right? Question all you want. The skin on your foot is yellowing. Liver conditions could cause this. Have you ever noticed anything like this? Yellowing? On my foot? That's dye, Doctor. I'm a dyer. Tub spilled once. Here's the burn. It's old, and it's healed over time. It's smaller and paler than before. Damn. Jakob Little. Where is he when he's needed? He should see a symptom that's proven. He's always putting all these sort of things into the chart, then diagnosing every disease in the world. Is that all? Or do you have more questions? You complained your skin on your chest was peeling. It was here, right? On the very middle. I knew right away. Skin turns nasty when you're plagued, right? Eczema. That much is obvious. The symptoms can indicate one of 2 diseases. Now, to tell them apart. More questions? Fire away, Doctor. Let me take another look at you. Heartbeat too fast. If we remove the yellowing of the skin and do rapid pulse, we get burning fever. Okay. Check out the legs again. What about the arms? Did I miss anything there? No. And nothing on his back. Yeah, nothing. Okay. I have more questions for you. Give me your hand, please. I'll take your pulse. I believe we've noticed your heart behaving erratically. It's too fast. Began running fast not too long ago, Doctor. Can hear it myself. Thrashing like it's caught in a snare. Too fast indeed. So what now? All clear? Not now. I'll return to you later. Okay, we got it. Burning fever. Lock it in. One last patient. Fill out. And that's the story of my life in times I went to the present moment. But why do you want all these details from me? A half hour of talking and I was all beside the point. I thought you'd be interested to know why the samplers can't get me, because I certainly find that fact interesting. I'd even say amazing. None of what you told me was beside the point. Everything was important, especially your chickenpox at age of 6. Are you sure you're not overstating my importance, Doc? I'm not, and I'd rather you did not call me Doc. Whatever you say. I think Doc's shorter, that's all. Saves time. Right. Oglimsky corked the terminus shut. Terminary shut. And you've been guarding it for 6 days? Since Tuesday? That's the third time you're asking me that. May I ask why you distrust me so? The Terminator is a town within a town. Almost 3,000 workers. What did your authorities fear that made them lock up so many people inside? Who knows? At first, they said it'd been a blowout of some kind of sweet soot. Settled on the walls later, looked like mold. But Kim was worried. They're like bees, in how they respond to things. So as one makes a noise, the rest are unquiet as well. There was a mighty buzz in the hive, perhaps on account of the poison soot. Conditions are tough at the cannery, you know. What's going on there now? They're shouting, lots of clamor, and a nasty kind of clamor too. It's what you'd expect. They're not having a great time, stuck in there like pickles in a jar. No regular meals, not enough to drink to go around either. The place is, after all, a poorhouse. Our fat man treats his people like cattle. Getting through the day is the struggle. Small wonder they're slamming into walls. It was up to me. If it were up to you, then what? Can't lock up a living creature against his will. That's how you could turn people into proper beast. But try as much as hinting at that to our old Gimsky. Yes, man. They're dead drunk on power. It used to be alright working with them, but now I can't stand those guardsmen. Right. Let me ask you this, then. What time of day do you feel worse than usual? All the time. I used to be hardy as a bull wrangler, but now I have trouble even standing up for long. I get drowsy. My knees give out. It's embarrassing. I feel like I'm failing everyone. Have you been easily fatigued for a long time? I don't take great interest in my own person, Doctor. Got enough people to spend my attention to as is. But I have trouble doing my job because of this. It's a rugged man job. This robe, down to your undergarments, my good guardsman. I'm going to examine you. And since you're so preoccupied with my work as a security guard, here's my advice to you, Doctor. You're being too heavy-handed. This lockdown of yours is making people seethe. And a cauldron can only seethe for so long before the lid flies off. Even if you screw it down. We're in the middle of an epidemic. The quarantine is a necessary measure. Strange redness. A rash, bite, something else. Red spots on his face, too. Nothing on the back. Nothing on the hands. The veins are definitely damaged. Question is, how old is the damage? Okay, so... Let's see... Vein damage. Anything on the back? Very damaged. Okay. You notice symptoms you have to... What? The second patient? Oh, because I did... Probably did in the wrong order. Wait, no. Hang on. Boy. Never mind. Let me go, will you, Doctor? I don't understand all this commotion about me. What makes me so special? Besides, I got work to do. Work? I'm sorry. But you're gonna have to forget about your work now. You must remain at the hospital. I used to guard lock-up people. And now I've been locked up myself. That's life for you, isn't it? That's the kind of joke life plays. You have no idea how sick I am of jokes life plays. I was just musing to myself. What do you want me to do? Do I need to give blood? Maybe take a pill? Before we get to the blood and pills, there'll be more questions. Ready to answer a few? I told my entire life story, Doctor. You still want to ask more? Ask away, then. How long have you had those red spots on your skin? Never had clear skin, me. It's not a clear skin life over here. Although, let me think. Actually, yeah, those spots you're pointing at are brand new. You haven't noticed them yourself? I suppose it's too much to ask for a worn-out working commoner. What's that you're muttering, Doctor? The veins in your leg. Doesn't look very healthy. You ever noticed that before? Ooh, my legs. They're that way from all the time I spent standing up. My job is a security guard. 16 hours of standing every day, and Oglimsky won't spare a stool for us to sit down. Said it's not the proper way. Bad for discipline. It's imperative to ascertain whether it is a genuine symptom or a false one. You're quite lost in thought, Doctor. Am I really that complicated? Can't wrap my head around little old me being the center of the brouhaha. There is a syndrome that fits the description, but it mostly affects drunks. So I'd like to ask you, good sir, do you consume alcohol? Do you do it on a regular basis? In what quantities? Quantity best described as God forbid. In my line of work you must be alert, so my basis hasn't been regular since last year. Quite the contrary. I've been abstaining. Can't stand a drinker myself. Your moral fiber is no concern to me. To drink or not to drink is a personal choice. Mine is purely medical interest. I'm telling you, it's not regular. I don't have a habit, period. Well, can in no good conscience put my stamp on a diagnosis. I don't have enough information. Not without home inspection of or neighbors' testimonies. I'm going to your house, sir. My house? Why on earth, Doctor? I can understand talking to me, feeling me up from head to toe, collecting my blood, but searching my home like I'm some bandit? What'd I do wrong? Am I mistaken, or are you seriously frightened? Are you that reluctant to have me visit your house? You did hide something during the interview, just as I thought. Well. Not at all from what I expected a man of medicine. Going off to break into my house? Imagine that. Don't worry, I won't touch anything. Just need to take a look around. Okay, we're going to the Skinners. Right. Time to walk. Alright. Nothing new? Nah. Here we go. Welcome to the town. Oh, hey guys. People in masks. People in masks? People? In masks? Ukraini read Bainagi Mende Erdem. What? He wishes you many years of life, Erdem. The bulls I've accidentally yesterday. Have you bought them? The bulls were stolen, Erdem. Or maybe your bulls perished even. Mother Bodo knows where. So, have they died or have they been stolen? You're disassembling. Stop it. Look, I'll return in an hour, and if they're not here... Yeah, that's how they dress around here. Locals don't even turn their heads. I suppose the big city ways can see as well. Wait, they're not naked, are they? Oh god. Oh, I can't search these. Interesting. Time is running out. To exit the district, find arches with clocks. Okay. That's new. To plot a route, select the district name or a marker where I want to go. Whoa! Got a fucking GPS. We have fast travel! Holy shit! Dangerous district. It cannot be traversed using the map. You have to find an arch with a clock that isn't blocked. Okay, whoa, the frame rate. Hang on. I need to fix this. Let's do medium. Shadows, medium. Yep. Okay, apply. Bit better. Hey guys. My slacker assistants, the mortality rate among them.
The poor devils are looters. They keep on coming today. There was a rumor that an out-of-town bandit who was back in firepower has been getting busy here, until suddenly he wasn't anymore. Can't shoot the sandpest, you know. But everyone fancies a Bararum these days, so they're flocking to his mortal remains like moth to a flame.
Did you not find him, the fellow with the gun?
Why bother finding that scum? He's lying around here somewhere waiting to be collected. We've got enough on our plate right now with these would-be scavengers. No time for the revolver at all.
Do you want extra patrolmen here? Actually,
managing for now. Those moths had little ammo on them, and some pilfered odds and ends. One food had stuffed his knapsack full of tin spoons. Probably never seen real silver in his life. Everything of value has been sent to town hall. We kept the ammo.
Hand over the ammo.
Will do.
Go dismissed. Yeah, hang on, turn down the music just a tad. It's not going down. Oh, there we go. Okay. Streamer mode is good. You actually have the gun. I have 4 pockets. Z, X, and C. What the hell is that?
The sweet tabby
Changeling.
chose had no fur and no nose. On 8 paws he would linger. On his tail was a stinger.
Listen to me, Bachelor. Please, just set our differences aside. They're accusing me of being the Sun Plague itself. Once I learned you woke up on the eve of the epidemic in an empty grave, no memory, you seemed a perfect candidate for patient 0. Don't laugh at me. You know I'm helping you. We're in this together, working towards one goal, which is different. So we each do it in our own way, however we can. Just yesterday you were hissing at me and assured me that you had powers over death, that you hold us all in your hands, that you can bind and destroy. Didn't you? Remind me, please. That wasn't me. Not me, but my double, my twin sister. I didn't know. I told you. And that how aspects of yours too. You didn't believe me for some reason, even though I did see us two together. These are the orderlies who arrested you, right? If you came from outside the district, they would have just sent you away. So you must have snuck in from the inside. It's the other way around. I just feel where the faction will erupt next and I go there to help. Please, you have to believe me. I've only had the slightest reason to believe you. If anyone, it's she who's ruining my reputation. My twin sister. She must be here, somewhere. Try looking around. You might be able to catch her. Will you believe me then? Farewell, you pitiful, delusional changeling. Okay, is this district previously infected? Right. Bachelor's prototype. Plague fog conceals danger. Hold. Whoa! Alright, alright, alright. Melancholy. Well, the apathy is high, time itself will will to live. Oh. Ah! The ones lying on the ground can't be saved or relieved suffering. I help them in their passage from this realm. I can take time for myself. Euthanasia. It requires the same resources as combating my own mind. A correct dose must be administered. Injecting the drugs. Shift the cursor along the gauge. You must land within the highlighted zone before the dying person's heartbeat spikes. Overdosing will amplify the suffering, and I must alleviate it. Okay, do I poison them or? Guess let's use this. Administer. Right. This thing. Fucking shit! This thing? You're beyond help. I'm sorry. I fucked up. Oh no. Death. I failed to eat the... Fuck! Okay, that's not good. That's really bad, actually. Where do I go? Where am I? Here? Be gone, shadows! Oh god. I'm losing my mind. Okay. Oh god. Mirror.
In every shard, a new me.
Why did I do... Hey! Be gone! Oh god. That didn't work. Shit. God. It's so hard to see. Where am I? Okay. Go through here, it should be fine. And then... Where the fuck is it? It should be here, no? But it's not! I died of apathy! Oh no. Oh god, no. Holy shit! I'm back. Yeah, wait here. Okay, any drugs I can steal from here? Yes. I need all the drugs I can take.
Can't think like that.
Snap out of it. Get to work. You're an embarrassment. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Did I fuck up? Hang on. There we go. Alright. Look at that healing. I have no idea what this ointment is. Okay. Anything back here? Yes. Loot? Nothing.
Misophonia, Denkovsky?
Oh, achievements. Listen to the gramophone. How I use the fucking... Shut up. I can't... There we go. Okay, anything else? No. Okay, this time, let's try not to die of apathy. Hey there, Pidgey. How you doing? I just killed myself out of apathy. Oh, yeah. You brought the bulls? Did you? Do it in an hour. Okay, let's go. How you doing, Pidgey? Oh, don't worry. It'll probably happen again. Hey,
You
Clara.
All saints and Magi
Patient
alike,
Zero.
they only speak of love.
You threatened
Love
me.
and patience are our most precious gifts.
Orderlies. I don't believe you. Farewell, you delusional changeling. Okay, now. Let's banish away these shadows. Away, foul creature of the night! How am I fighting the game? Difficult. But yeah, it is pathologic, so yeah, let's give this guy some morphine. Here you go. Ooh. Okay, and now give him this. Fuck! Hang on! Hang on! I got you. Shit! Patient died because of me. Fuck. Okay. I must hurry before apathy gets me again. Away! Ghost of the past! Well, you played 2 recently. Yeah, it's been a... Fuck! Okay, don't touch the ghosts. Yeah, I played 2 twice. First time, so many people died. Second time, I managed to save a couple more. But fuck off, creatures of the night! This game, I like it so far. It's very interesting. Lots of new mechanics. That is going to be the fucking death of me. But yeah, if you like the second game, you should try out this one. It's free actually. Be gone! Right. Okay, should be an opening over here. There's not. Damn it. Who the fuck designed this town? Yeah, okay. I really should have just followed the GPS. Don't touch the ghosts. Very important. Oh, no, 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 no. Be gone! Fuck. Okay. Yeah, it's free. Where do I go? Oh, nice. Ah, I made it out of the hellscape. Fucking hell. But yeah, it's just on Steam. Pathologic 3 Quarantine. Pretty good so far. Hey man. Clinging to his routine. Could have stayed home and not risked it. No, he couldn't have. I wouldn't be able to either. Who else will sweep the dirt and gravel? Locals refuse to barter. Here, they exchange microbes. Do you talk in this game too? Probably not. Anything? Nah. Okay, just up the road. Oh. No. This area should be pretty safe, I think. Oh, hey dude. No signs of sandness. Just signs of being beaten, alive on the margins of society. Well, that's kinda depressing. Let's see, how much further? Next house. Alright. So, we are suspecting this guy to be an alcoholic. Difficult case. The diagnosis was almost clear, but the patient denied a symptom. We need to visit his home to find out. I'm so sick of it all. Melancholy. While apathy is high, time itself, the will to live. Oh shit! No, not again! That's locked. Patient turned over to the assistant. The third one is tough not to crack. Little investigation is needed to clarify the diagnosis. Okay, okay. That's locked as well. Damn. Upstairs. Maybe we'll get lucky. Because... yeah. My apathy is dangerously high.
It was quiet in the Natica.
Thank you for the whispering. Difficult case diagnose. Yeah. Nothing there. Here. Cleaning lady, a neighbor, clearly irritated. She might know fill out. Hi. I just mopped the floor, and now you're walking all over it. Took forever to scrub clean, you know. Apologies, I'm not very good at walking on a handstand. My legs always weird off to the left, for some reason. Stop with that clowning, will ya? First, he's turning the bathroom upside down, but it's not only one after all these apartments. People wash their kids here, and take their baths on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They keep it clean. And now you're here with your remarks. Bet you're a pal of the fillets, aren't you? He's in the hospital, under observation. Need to find out how he got sick. So, Phyllis in the hospital? Perhaps it's for the best. I take it the Thras bathroom is his handiwork? Yes, his. Is he often out of control? What kind of person gets this typical and easy guess? You often get this with drunks. One moment he sits there quietly, and then he's all delirious all of a sudden. With all his ruckus and mess, at least he didn't punch anyone out. Has he been a drunk for long? Was his first delirium tremens episode? Or has he had them before? Wait, let's say this one. I didn't drink before, but go ahead and look out that window. Town's fallen to pieces. It's enough to make a saint start drinking. It's like people are going crazy. Some grabbed a bottle, some grabbed a knife. It's hard to stay human. Everyone's inner beast is looking to break out. So, you know for certain that Phil has trashed the place in a drunken haze, or is it that? Fuck. Or is that just how? Is that? My God, I smell toast. Is that what you're assuming? Well, what do you think happened? He didn't just thrash the shared bathroom, he was sick all over it. The whole place was a mess. Thought I'd never get it clean. Do you know what it's like to muck with someone else's vomit? I actually do, yeah. How would a smart dresser like you know that, eh? I went to medical school, good lady. The quality of vomit I used to cart around is more than this entire house could disgorge. Have you figured out everything you needed? I'd like to finish with the cleaning here. The kids from downstairs will be here soon to wash off their hands before eating. They'll be better off if they don't see this mess. Just a minute. Anything you can tell me about Philad? Do you happen to know any illnesses he's had in the past? Chronic or acute? What you can remember? No, man was never sick. Strong and tough as a cart horse. And I mean I could easily imagine him pulling an actual cart. That's why they hired him to guard. Uglimsky meat cannery back in the day. It's a tough job. Might have been the thing to undermine his health to begin with. If you ask me, Philip may be built for the job, but it's not a job for him. The Termary needs security to make sure the step roots aren't beating about town. But he was getting sentimental about them. That's why he and I fell out. We argued whether worms and herbrites were our equals. Some security guard. Argue with me too, about whether it's right to keep people locked up. In the face of a looming epidemic, about whether people should be isolated for their own good. What a thing to say. Stop trying to confuse me. I don't have time to pick your philosophizing apart anyway. I've got a bathroom to finish cleaning. I feel like I could end philosophizing too. It both destroyed our friendship and made him alcoholic. There's no good in that. Let me get back to drinking once more. Your delirium hypothesis is logical, but it's still only conjecture. In fact, his denial of drinking habit sounds very sincere to me. Who wants to confess to something shameful like that? The thing is, lifelong suits are proud of it, and it's the new-made ones who are ashamed. I hope he's ashamed. It's anyone's darn guess if he is. It's like he's become a completely different man. For all I know, he's lost all sense of himself at this point. Gone, completely off his rocker. Off his rocker. Something new again. Are you just talking about the bathroom incident, or any other evidence that he's off his rocker? He has episodes, you know. Before he thrashed the bathroom, I heard his muttering coming from behind the door every night. He lives alone, no family, no one to visit him. My husband and I used to be his only friends. He started talking to himself, and that's a sure sign. You may be right after all. The hallucinations do point towards delirium. Well, are we done now? I have my limits too, you know. Mopping floors is hard enough, but bad-mouthing a former friend is harder. I'm sorry for the poor dummy. Where's Phila's room? I'd like to take a look before I go after all. It's just further down the hallway. Here's the key. I got work to do. I'm breaking my back for a day and a half here. And whose fault is it? A fool. Who's also a drunk now. Poor soul. You've been very helpful. Yeah. Hallucinations and vomiting. Right. You're done.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh.
What?
Oh.
What? What the fuck? Hi! Who in the world is this? A son? A neighbor's son? A thief? Or the hallucination? You can tell me more. Wet rags on the bed, huh? Used to put them on his forehead. No label on the pills. Can't tell where they're from, the appearance. Philip took them. Does he know he was sick? A neighbor claims Fia is a drunkard. He's... voices in his head. Okay, hey kid. Well, that's news to me. The neighbor told me Philip lived alone. I have no idea what you're saying. Hello, Erdem, I said. Why have you come? Alright, Erdem, is that what you call scientist, right? We got nowhere to go. Don't kick me out, Erdem. Are you Philip's son? You don't look much like him. I'm not going back to the Warren. You must be from the Termary. You're just who I need. You people call it the Termitary. You smell like danger. Go your own way. Will you tell me what's in there then? In detail, please. People are there. What else do you want? We live there. How'd you get past the guards? I'll tell. Just let me go. There was a crawl hole out of the warren. Akai Filat watches this. Help me go around the angry guards. Why? What's inside the place? Please give me full details. My patience and time are running out. So, Filat, what? Akai Filat took in, hid, sheltered, so no one sees. No one returns me to the Warrens. Talked quietly, so no one hears. Oh fuck, so he's not delirious, damn it! So hallucinants should be removed from the list of symptoms. Why does that have to be so complicated? Where is Akai Filat? How is he? Finally, some sensible talk. He was in the hospital. He's ill. I'm a doctor, and I need to find out what he's ill with. Will you help me? I will. I saw it. He sickens. Does Filat drink vodka, wine, those step herbs infusion of yours? At first glance, I can't see it. Wait, the pills! We don't use those in the step. Akai Filat said that they are so the head doesn't ache. Another symptom. Good. His head hurts. Does he drink? Not a drop. Strict on himself. Doesn't allow me. Okay. So he's not drinking. How else can I help? The rags on the bed look like they were used to compress, to bind something hot or cold over an injury. Know anything about that? I do. Akai Filat was hot, tossed and turned, so I put cold on him. So he had a fever. Didn't mention it during the interview. I worry for him. Something rotten on the table. Did you eat it? Is this what made Filat vomit? Hungry. We need it. Akai Filat is not rich. Vlad pays the guard so little. It was enough for one. Not enough with me. Hard to feed too. Akai Filat walked, looked for cheap food. They cheated, sold rottens. So Filat ate that rotten stuff. Did he get sick with food poisoning? This is scary. Never thought to eat the rot. Even Akai Filat forbade. Then his hunger came. Crazy like. Grabbed everything, gobbled everything. I took away, hid. Told him bad, rotten will hurt. He didn't listen. Like possessed by some hungry beast. Never noticed such indiscriminating behavior before. A change in feeding patterns is certainly telling. Never saw a man wolf bad food like that. Stay put. Need to look around. Right. So. Cross out vein damage from symptoms. Head hurts. Vomiting could have been from the rotten food. Always had that apparently. Fuck. Okay. Skin redness. Fever. Yeah, fever. Where's fever? Where the fuck is fever? Fever! Okay. Anything else? Shame Philad had to live like this, eating rotten scraps to save the boy. Done that. Ooh. 2 patients turned over the assistant. The third one is a tough nut to crack. A little investigation is needed to clarify this diagnosis. I don't see anything else I can do. Yeah, this is the new system. This is how you treat the patients. Okay. His hallucinations. Don't joke. What is the mousetrap doing there? Just in case, or are there actually mice in this place? Lots of them. Walk here like it's their home. Mice and rats spread disease. Diagnosis is coming to mind at once, but I need to double check. Townsfolk live in houses, causes beast. Cleaner in the steppe, better. They know nothing. So, mice, headache, fever, hunger, vomiting, fatigue, and skin reddening. Veins are ruled out, but what happens in the bathroom? The neighbor says fill out drunkenly. No, he doesn't drink. He'd eaten bad food, couldn't keep it down. Don't want to make a mess in here, so he went where he could do it. And there, water there for washing. Akai Filat said, water is scared. Rabies. Rabies. Heard the dripping went crazy. Can a man be scared of water? Got scared of water. Could sort it out. Okay. So, brain. Where's the scared of water? We actually have rabies here. So many. We don't have rabies. Okay. Well, there goes my idea. Day 5. There's no hallucination. Time to return to the hospital. Alright. Let's go. Hello. Trading junk for valuable drugs. Better those pills land in my pocket. If only they knew back home. What do you got? Ooh. A kid wants some tobacco. Wait, I actually do need some mania. Butterfly. Here you go. Fuck, that's not enough. You want a bullet? Holy shit, the bullet is... yeah, sure. Okay. I am... okay so far. Hey kids. Anything? Go home! Shoo here, kitty kitties, or whatever. My tongue refuses to enunciate. Okay. Let's go back to the hospital. Like... Oh right, I have to go to a fast travel location. I'm so slow. Probably should take some... Yeah,
Thoughts galloping.
that's better. Oh yeah, there's no food, drink, or sleep system, seems like. I just gotta keep myself sane. I wonder if we are going to be able to go in his side in this game. Okay. Marrow. Oh God. Whenever I enter this place, my frame rate just drops. Okay. Straightforward. And then... Fucking... Ah! Away! Foul tornado! Jesus, I thought I was playing like Stalker for a second. Bullet. And through here. Back off. Here? Yeah. And we should be clear. I think. Fuck, wrong turn. I managed to squeeze through. Fuck you. Hey guys. Did you find the guy with the gun? Ex-patrolman. Give me the ammo. Okay, bye-bye. Fuck yeah. Okay, back to the hospital. They brought the bull! Hell yeah. Hello. A sendeth of good life to you, Erdem. Here are your bulls, Bakara. Are you still not glad to have them? Glad to hear it, but are you certain these are the same bulls? Can you not tell bull faces apart? He can't tell Udonge apart by their faces, Egesha. We are all the same to him, like beasts. Well, why are you here, and not the Odongi? Are they afraid that I'll punish them for their carelessness? You've insulted them. The worms don't want to deal with you anymore. The worms believe you're a bad man. A churlish, ungrateful man. Not even the bull is roasting me. Oh, this can't be done without. I'll try to do better. Are you going to take our bull's blood? I am, but later. For now, I need to make today's vaccine first. I sought a bull's wisdom achievement. Alright. Oh, hey guys. Oh, fuck. I use it? Damn. Alright. Finally, I've been waiting for your return, Dr. Dankowski. As you can see, I've allowed our volunteer orderlies to leave on break, but they'll all return as soon as you give the word. Ah, good. Rest is necessary. Let them have a smoke, visit their families. Who knows? Might not get another chance. Consider it done. What about the third patient, Philat? Tell me, God, do you have a diagnosis? I haven't put him to sleep yet. I thought it would be useful to you again. Our visit is... I need to verify a few things. Just be sure to put it in the document and stamp it too. Mr. Little, I barely recognize you. Are you now going to teach me how to maintain patient records now? Alright. Here you are. What took you so long, Doctor? Did my mask detain you? I met a mouse in your apartment. A huge one. Size of a teenage boy. You wouldn't know how it happened to crawl from the cellar. So you met him. I tried to protect him with everything I had. I went to your hospital so he wouldn't catch it from me. Then you lied. You described fatigue, but you've been nauseous, feverish, and much more. I've never been a good liar. If I told you that much, you'd know that someone was changing my bandages, that I needed money to feed up 2 mouths. So I talked as little as I could. Oh, of course you did. In medicine, dealing with people is more difficult than all the test tubes and measured doses. Nothing to hide now. Sure, I led the boy through a hidden passage away from the slaughterhouse. He's just a kid, Doctor. It was hardship that brought him to the cannery. And just like that, Father Blad put him to work. Young or old, doesn't matter to the Olgimskis. They'll send everyone to the factory. Not my place to judge you. What you did was noble, but stupid. Conscientia cosa. I'm no hero, but I was taught to draw a line somewhere. I treat people like people, period. I've done what I could. So you're saying you'd let more people out if you had authority on such decisions? They'll starve people to death in the termitary. And not just there either. While you were out, I overheard people in the hospital. Aren't you the tyrant to order the quarantine? Without quarantine, the plague would devour your whole town in just a day or two. It's the plague I restrict, not your people. Those are dangerous games you play, Doctor. I'm not the only one who doesn't like restrictions. Today, people endure. Tomorrow, too. But in the days that follow, they'll erupt. I told you, you can't humiliate a living being without suffering consequences. And this imprisonment humiliates the town a second time. You try to shame me, as if the quarantine were some whim I had. If only we had another way. This won't end well, I tell you. Neither of us can tell the future. And Philat, I came to talk to you about your diagnosis. Drink this glass of water, please, before we continue. Take that away. I can't stand hearing the sloshing. Get away, Doctor. Stop backing up, Bull. It'll overturn the equipment drawer. Look, I put it away. It's gone now. Okay, investigations have revealed new symptoms. They have been added to the casebook. Diagnosis must be chosen. Okay, so we have fever, skin redness, bulimia, weakness. Where's the weakness? Do we have weakness? Weakness. Alright. Nephropathema epidemica. Stamp. I checked the records. You diagnosed all 3 oddities who didn't quickly die from the plague. You're a mental giant, a luminary. I asked you before, Miss Little. Stop with this psychophantic theatrics. I'm doing what I must. We awaited your verdict with bated breath. What next? The vaccine? Searching the town for more people with the same symptoms as today's 3. The search, then the vaccine. The blood of those lucky enough to resist the plague should help others too. Consider it done, and after that, how much culture should we take? What temperature should we heat it to? Reduce my prior instruction by 1.5 degrees. Don't add too much water. We need the culture medium, but follow the dilution charge. We got it down in the last 2 nights. We'll manage without supervision, I promise. Rest without fear that we will ever disgrace you. So, Dr. Damakovsky, sir, do you give us permission to proceed? Shall we start? If we don't vaccinate anyone tonight, there will be 300 deaths. 5 if we do it, and my work has errors. This is so goddamn difficult every time. What's going on? I couldn't hear you. Do we begin or not? We do. Namki id quum vitari non protest metsuit. Is vivere animo queto nullo modo potest. Now what? Time to go back to my headquarters. To Eva. Resembling for the quarantine measures will soon reach the break. When it does, the town will no longer obey the decrees issued to save it. Shit. Okay. Let's go home. Complete Act 2. Diagnose all 3 patients correctly. Achievement unlocked. Fuck yeah. Hey guys. So self-absorbed. Even my own hallucinations don't need me anymore. Oh. No! Why would you do that? Oh, poor guy. Hey. You've done all you could, senor. Go on, and rest. We'll wait for you at Stillwater. I suppose you're right. Eva is the only one, is the one I need right now. The one oasis of calm and joy in this bedlam. What's he doing? Oh, strike. Okay. He's so mean to him. There's Stillwater. God, that's far. Right. Why do you have to be locked, man? Oh. We are going to have to go through the infected districts, aren't we? Shit. Ooh, water. Let's see if the pumps work.
Enough.
Oh, he didn't like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Right. Stillwater. Doctor, we're rotating. Leaving, that is. Abandoning our post. Reason being? Well, we didn't sign up for this. They've gone and armed themselves. Not petty thieves, no. These are proper... oh, what's the word? Thugs! They shoot, Doctor. They stab. It's really unheard of here around here. Raising a knife against your fellow man, and we're unarmed. You asking me to arm you? No, we're not thugs. Your capital might be a vicious place, but this town used to be a living thing. We don't have, murders. We have an epidemic. They have side effects. Violence, dissolution of boundaries, desperation. I foresaw all this. I'm afraid not, Doctor. We're volunteers. We took no oath. Fair enough. You took no oath. But you'll truly abandon the town to such a fate? Not letting thieves in and sick out, fine. Putting yourself in front of a bullet or blade, well, to say it again, there's a whole different beast. The fact you've brought us to this state is thought-provoking. Again, real unheard of, and on that note, as they say, we take our leave. I brought you to this state? How? Pray tell me. This is an emergency, not a carnival. Oh god. Right. Revolver. Quarantine riders want to kill me. I must defend myself. Okay. We have a shit ton of bullets. Let's see.
Boiling, crackling, screeching.
You okay? Okay.
There he is.
Oi!
Come over here.
Stand back! Fucking hell.
Hold it.
Learn your fucking lesson. God
I
damn.
don't want to hear this.
You a thug? Probably.
Stop right there.
Oi! Oi!
Closer.
Oi!
Hey, just wait till next time. Hold it.
out of ammo.
No, I'm not.
Come over here.
You better run.
You wanna fucking try?
Whatever.
There he is. Got you.
Where are you going?
I'm going away, dude. Is this the right way? Yeah.
Closer.
God damn. Okay, hang on. My sanity is pretty low. I need to take some poison. There we go.
Come here.
Fuck off. Oh shit. Okay, not too much further. Who keeps screaming? Don't you dare.
There he is.
Bastard!
Hold
Stay back.
it.
We're almost there.
Hey,
I said stay back!
you.
I'm so slow. Okay, made it. Ooh, what about you? Do you work? Fuck, I really gotta stop doing that. Ah, here we are. Hey kid. Hello, who are you? You guys wanna trade? Raise the yellow flag. The yellow flag doesn't stand for quarantine, you dum-dum, it's the other way around. It's you who stands for the quarantine. The yellow flag means hang all borders. Yellow flag means plague on board, so it's correct. Get us our boat, mister. The boat used to be my hat, you dum-dum. That's because your head's so small, a matchstick head. Can't reach it. He won't get you the boat. His head is ill-fitting. He thinks in mere 3 dimensions. You won't do, mister. Leave the boat be. It was never my intention to get him. No. You sure it's a hat? I think if it fits anyone, he'll be me. Ow. Okay. Let's go talk to Ava. I'm home. Oh. Ooh, hello. The loyal Ava waits to share an evening conversation with me, and she's not alone. When did our talks become a party of Bachelor or Dankovsky? Hey.
A pinewood house, a knife of brass, a friend in words. These are all.
Are you
goals.
done? You're back, and just in time. You know, a mob is slowly gathering outside the house. I didn't see anyone. I did. They peer into the windows. They're planning something. Deliberating. Sometimes they carry torches, and sometimes stakes. I think they're up to wickedness. I'll go out and check so you don't worry. Don't, please don't, for my sake. I'll be careful. If you decide to go out and check after all, please take me with you. There's no need. I won't be there long. Wait, let's talk a little first, like we always do. You said it yourself yesterday. When you're talking to me, it's like talking to a cat. It's the only way to sort your thoughts. You must have brought so many new things with you. Tell me. You're the most precious listener to me. My head is filled with miserable chaos right now. Will you tell me? You see? Well, first of all, it's clear the sandpest can't be defeated by ordinary means. We're so short on time. Creating vaccine takes weeks, and I don't even have days. Which means we must do something different. But what? How do we find an opening? You believed Simon would help you, if you found out where he was. Simon. I sense he's behind it all. His disappearance, missing body, huge coffin and empty grave. The notes supposedly written by him. It all makes you think. Either this is some conspiracy, or he's playing a murky game with me. I must find him. Keep talking. I'm human. An intelligent, industrious, courageous human. A good specimen, one of the finest. And still, I have too many limitations. Solving these problems takes something greater. A stream, if you will, instead of a point. I must pass through several apertures at once. Go on, keep talking, I understand. Wait, what's that noise outside? I told you, there are people, and they're scaring me. But our conversations are more important. It'll never happen again. It will. I'll remember where we left off. A dangerous place. Bad feeling. Okay. I can make some medicines. Or, I guess, I could not. Unavailable in the demo. Okay. Yesterday's liver sample dried up. Why are you hiding? What are you hiding, my dear liver? Good thing Telman can't hear me now. Okay. Right. Let's head on outside.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, you motherfucker. Fucking shit. Oh. Ouch. Oh, what?
I just knew you'd come.
It's so hard on you, poor thing. Look, some of your hair has turned grey in the past days. You're a learned man. Why does it do that? Can someone's hair really grey so suddenly? Hold on. Eva, we're in danger. Let's drop this idle talk. See, I told you so. That talk remains in the past, and it won't happen again. What's happening out there? What do they want? I made one mistake. Just one. What mistake? Now you're making fun of me? Tell me, what was it? Did you make this mistake in the past? Yes. You see, I was trying to tune down the panic to stop the infection from spreading, so I issued some harsh decrees, some quarantine measures. I told everyone to stay home. No talking, no sneaking out. Not everyone found this enjoyable. They're frightened. It all piled up rather unfortunately. Your regular supply train run was running late, and the quarantine was very sudden. Many people lacked necessities, food, medicine, water, and much more. The town became a real rat trap, and a cornered rat pounces on the cat, and even overcome it sometimes. I thought it all through. I'll revoke the decree, right now. It won't get any worse. No one complied with it anyway. It just led to exasperation. No sanitary measures. There's no authority here, just anarchy and chaos. To hell with it. I'm revoking the decree this instant. Is it not too late? I guess we'll see. I'm coming upstairs. Oh, a boy came here recently, agitated, angry, carrying some papers. I gave him bread and dried apples. He's upstairs, by the table where you sign all the papers. Okay, I'm going. Sessanta cosa, sesset effectus. Emergency command desk is on the second floor.
Yup.
Sticky! So they made a bunch of decrees about the town, like there weren't enough already. Told me to bring them to you, for your approval. Hold on, boy. I know your face, not just from the town hall. I've seen you before, elsewhere. I was your assistant when you stopped the outbreak here in the stone yard. Birdies, gather ye here. Did you forget? You must have the memory of an old fish. Right, I remember now, but when was that? Has it happened already? Can I go now? Got a ton to do. Since you're my assistant, assist me in sorting out these papers. You'll have to ask the higher-ups. I just bring you what I'm given. Your decree we carried out instantly. You got full authority 2 days ago, didn't you? So use it. We'll obey. As far as I'm concerned, roosters do the crowning. And who cares if the sun doesn't rise? Instantly, if you say so. Up to 3 decrees can be issued a day. Issued decrees can apply to any available day, not just current ones. Okay. The moron refuses to see the quarantine is necessary for their own survivals. I have to repeal it for today. Bad decree. The enacted decree is causing problems. Select and remove it using Z. Okay. Holy shit. Review decrees. Whoa. 2 more districts need to be quarantined. Then how will I get to the hospital? My god. My apathy. Who the fuck are you? Hang on, I ate some poison.
Think.
Oh!
Think, damn
Whichever
it.
finger bleeds, the whole hand aches.
Wait, hang on. 2 seconds. Alright, Khan. Remember our request. There are 500 kids at the polyhedron right now. 522 to be precise, not counting me. The tower supports our weight just fine. Don't order the evacuation. It must not happen. What are you doing here, kid? You're supposed to be in the polyhedron. You lifted a quarantine, and I think we agreed you'd stop calling me kid. Apologies, young man. I also get the characteristics preoccupy the Kane children. Go outside and look at the polyhedron. It's standing, and it will stand as long as it has to. It's eternal. A masterpiece such as that cannot collapse. It would defy all reason. You also see how the town has changed since your decree. I only just signed it. And where's that solemn boy, Sticky? He needs to deliver the document to the emergency command. You're living in some special timeline of your own, Dr. Donikovsky. For all I know, it might have taken you a fairly long time to sign the decree. In the meantime, the weather has turned fair and the quarantine is nothing but a memory. Go outside and see what you want. Brevi Manu, as an ancient author would have put it. Oh, can't do that. Alright, let's go to the tower. See what's up. Hello? Nothing. Fucking hell. Oh. Oh, fuck! Hi? Hello?
I am not your foe. I love you.
You're the
Do
plague.
not push me away.
That's the plague. I can assume this is a case of damned if you do, damned if you don't, as my colleague Burak would have put it. You're not. You're a smart fellow who finally understood that I'm a blessing, not a curse. That Simon of yours figured it out a long time ago, by the way. That's why he allowed me into the town. That's why he took my communion. Is that why you died? Oh, Bachelor, he hasn't died. You're just looking at the wrong direction. He excluded time from the world, and thus became immortal. He's dying, sickening, living, rotting, thriving, all at once. He found a way. Just give me a minute. Give me some time to think. I can wait. I have time aplenty, an infinite amount. You say he's excluded time from the world, so I'll just include it back. Okay, fuck. I call her the Shabnak. Without the quarantine, the plague has come to my doorstep. Damned if I do. What are you telling me, noseless one? I need to find a mechanical clock and restart the time. Sounds easy. Easier than anything I did in this town. Today I chose either death at the hands of rioting plebs or plague in Eve's lung. Eve's lung. No hope. If only I'd chosen differently 2 days ago. Okay. The sleep of reason produces monsters. The sleep of reason produces monsters. Okay. Where do we go, actually? Okay, I guess I go back inside. Nice talking to you, Plague. I'll be right back. Hey, Ava, don't go outside. It's kind of freaky in there. Ooh, I need to find a mechanical clock and restart the time.
I'd rather not hear it all.
Okay, then never mind. No piano. That's fine. Hey, Ava, you have a mechanical clock somewhere. See the past. What? Is that the mechanic? There's another one here. Oh, hi. What troubles you, senor? The day is over. What the fuck isn't troubling me? I'm battling the sand pest, but I'm not getting anywhere. It's too elusive, unknowable. Defeated here, it reappears there. There's not enough of me to deal with it. A mire indeed, so let it not your grave become. It may be best to cry surrender. At least you've held on to humanity. A feeble joy that may be to you. You can, but do the things that can be done, no more. Accept your fate so it stands. There can still be victory in this. No, I think there is a solution. It just hides somewhere unusual. Is that a clock behind you? Is time itself your quarry now? Would you repair the past? Can such a thing be done? Senor, you know the literature on this. A flap of wings hither, a storm thither. Though, that one tale is yet unwritten. No, I will just learn a different mode of thinking. Bend this straight line. Tomorrow will be yesterday, starting with myself, as usual, and then we'll see. Well said. But I knew you not to be a Berkelian. I suppose my remaining option is to become one. Then lay your head and sleep, or will you stare into the clock face, as if you were a sternogram, or a sacred icon? Perhaps it shall become what is not. Yes. I suppose that's the thing to do. It will respond, and then there won't be too little of me to go around anymore. See the past. Just telling the story requires time. Time is embodied in an amalgam. It will consume it when trying to recall another day. A new day brings new memories. Select the day to explore. 1, 2. Right. What happened 2 days ago? Oh, fuck! Start day. That's Pathologic 3 Quarantine. This is only the beginning. Shit. That was very enjoyable. I can't wait until the game actually comes out. Fucking time travel. Holy shit. And I do like the new system for identifying the sick. I'm very curious how to like make vaccines and shit. I assume, yeah, that wasn't available in this demo, but that's gonna be damn cool. So many people are going to die. But yeah, that was Pathologic 3. I hope you've enjoyed watching. And I'll probably play it once it comes out. I'll definitely play it. Oh. Thanks for the follow. But yeah. That's it for now. Take care, and I hope you have a nice day.